Welcome to our series of video in factoring polynomials. The goal of this video, factoring the difference between two squares. To factor 49 minus y to the power of 6. 49 is 7 squared minus, and y raised to the power of 6 means y cubed times y cubed, or y cubed quantity square. Quantity square. Means 7 square and y cubed quantity square, because 2 times 3 I get 6. This became the difference between two squares. Means equal 7 minus y cubed and 7 plus y cubed. Y raised to the power of 4 means y squared times y squared. Means y squared quantity square again. Means y squared quantity square minus, and I write 1 as 1 square. In 2 times 2 I get 4 here, and 1 square means 1 times 1. Okay, this is the difference between two squares. To factor this, equal under equal, I factor this to y square minus 1 and y square plus 1, x minus y, x plus y. I can write 1 here as 1 square, but this is the sum of two squares. You cannot factor the sum of two squares, but I can factor the difference between two squares. I can write 1 as 1 square here. This now becomes the difference between two squares. I factor this. Y minus 1, y plus 1. And I'm going to write y squared plus 1 as it is. Y squared plus 1. And this one became y minus 1, y plus 1. 25x squared means 5 squared, x squared minus, and 4 means 2 squared, y squared. I can write this equal under equal. I can write it as 5x quantity square minus 2 times y quantity square. Because 5x times 5x, I get 25x squared. And 2y times 2y, I get 4y squared. To factor this, I factor two binomials, 5x minus 2y and 5x plus 2y. 5x minus 2y and 5x plus . You have 81x to the fourth power minus 1. 81 means 9 squared. X squared raised to the power of 2 minus 1. I'm going to write this as 9x squared quantity square minus 1 square. And 1 means 1 times 1. I write 1 as 1 square. Because 2 times 2, I get 4. And here 9 square. I can write this as 9 times x square quantity square. Because 9x square times 9x square, I get 9 times 9, I get 81 x to the power of 4th. I add 2 plus 2 equal 4. To factor this, I write this 9x square minus 1. This becomes the difference between 2 square times 9x square plus 1. This is still the difference between 2 squared. I can factor this. I'm going to continue in the next slide. 9x squared means 3 square. Means 3 square x square minus 1. And here 9x square plus 1. This is the sum of 2 squares. I cannot factor this, but I'm going to keep to factor this. This is equal. This is means 3x quantity square minus 1. And I'm going to write 1 as 1 square. Because 1 times 1. I close the bracket and I write the second binomials, which is 9x squared plus 1. Equal under equal. This is the difference between 2 squared. I factor this. To 3x minus 1. 3x minus 1, 3x plus 1, and I write this as it is, 9x squared plus 1. To factor 16 minus y raised to the 4th power, 16 means 4 square. And y to the 4th power means y squared times y squared. Means I can write this as y squared quantity square. Because 2 times 2 I get 4. And this is the difference between 2 squares. This is 4 square. Here's the difference, and the difference between 2 square. To factor this, I factor to 4 minus y square and 4 plus y square. Equal under equal. 4 minus y square and 4 plus y square. This means 2 square. This is the sum of 2 squares. I cannot factor this. But this is 2 to the 2nd power minus y squared. This is the difference between 2 square. I still can factor this. Equal under equal. 4 means 2 to the 2nd power, 2 square, minus y square. And here minus means the difference between 2 squares times 4 plus y square. I factor this. 2 minus y and 2 plus y. The last term 4 plus y square. And this one 2 minus y and 2 plus y. This is your homework. Please try those in your own. And if you have any questions, please write it in the comment below. Thank you for watching, and I hope you found this video helpful.